Okay, so this is my braiding pattern and my leave out for this natural sew-in. As you can see, I have two ends. When I'm about to install it, I pull these ends over with a crochet needle. I pull them up underneath the braids, so I don't even sew this back. The reason why I use the crochet needle is because number one, it's really fast, and it's just, I mean, it's neater and faster. It's a better way to put your braids down. And after I put on the after I crochet the braids down, I come across with the net. I use a deluxe weaving net, and that makes your sewing last even longer. It allows me to add more hair onto your head, especially if you have a small head. Quita has 4 bundles, so I'm using the net so that I fit all of her hair onto her head, and it also just adds more support to your sewing, and it also adds protection to your scalp and your braids underneath. And the actual way that I sew hair on is that I usually start with my first track all the way up here, and I sew literally down this braid all the way back up. Then I come sew here all the way down, and I just come across. In the way that the hair is braided, it allows my tracks to lay perfectly in her head, which just makes it lay even flatter. Right now I'm sewing on the deluxe weaving net, and this is the net that I prefer because it is more sturdy. A lot of stylists prefer to use the weave cap, which is very thin, I think, and it doesn't give any support towards your sewing. So I really prefer using a deluxe weaving net because it's more sturdier. Also, I like using the curved needle because it allows you to go through the braid easier, I think, instead of using a straight one. It also gives more support to your fingers because the curved needle lets you get around the braid. And right now I'm cutting off the deluxe weaving net, making sure that there's no net left underneath the braid so that when the client pulls her hair into a ponytail, you won't see any net. And right now I'm sewing the track on, and I'm using this clip to hold my track down very flat. Also, I like using the clip so that my track is held exactly in place. There's no slipping or moving. You know exactly where your track is going to be laid at. And also, I like using this method of when I twist the thread around the needle and then pull, because that makes a knot. Instead of just making stitches, you get more of a sturdier knot so that the stitches won't come out. And I'm just sewing around the head very flat, making sure my tracks are sewed down extremely flat. And my last track is placed around the top parting, and also I'm doing that extremely flat once again to make sure that the client's sewing looks very natural. Right now I'm blow drying the hair. Blow drying gives the weave a lot of bounce because it's weave, it's not real hair, so you need to bring the hair back alive. Blow drying will give it a lot of body and a lot of bounce. As you can see right here, the hair is moving, it's very alive. And I'm just keeping the blow dryer, just keeping it going so that the hair gets very bouncy. And now I'm clipping the ends and just giving her a little trim, cutting layers, giving her a bang. Yes, sew-ins do need to be cut. A lot of people like to put in their bundles and not put any cut to it, but that makes it look very unnatural. Layering the hair around the face gives it more of a natural look because it's called face framing. And now I'm curling the hair using a 450-degree curling iron, and it's also ceramic, which is the best type to use. Make sure that your curling iron goes at least up to 450 degrees so that the heat gets through the hair and that the curls last. Also, when you curl your hair, it's good to use hairspray. Not sure if you guys saw the type that I'm using in the video, but it's good to use a volumizing hairspray before you curl your piece and after, to make sure that the curls hold, and hairspray also gives the hair volume. And as you can see, I'm curling all of the hair in a backwards direction, which is going to give it that Farrah Fawcett look and that Kim Kardashian look that we all like, the flowing curls. This is how you do it. You just hold the curling iron up and you make sure you curl all the curls going back towards the back of the head. Now I'm just finishing up her style, putting on a little edge control. I like to use the Care brand. It's called Care Edge Tamer. And also I'm just combing back her curls, which is going to give it once again more volume, and that's what we always want to achieve when we want a natural celebrity looking install. We want to give the hair volume. You guys can just see how shiny and glossy the hair and color is looking. You can tell that there isn't any damage done to the extensions, even though they have been bleached and colored a few times. And once again, guys, this is Christy Love, and we were using Glorious Remy hair extensions, and this is our lovely client Quita. You can find us, we're located on Facebook, Glorious Remy Hair. And I just really like weave because it's a way to transform you. Instead of, using your natural hair, maybe damaging it by coloring or perming or straightening it, you can just, use weave to get any color or style that you like. So I just really love weave and creating different styles and colors and just different looks with that.